I don't know what's going on. All I was hearing was my feedback. I don't know if you guys were able to hear it, but it was replaying me on repeat. I don't know what happened. Here I am. I'm trying it again. I know other people have technical difficulties. I'm not used to these types of technical difficulties. So let's try it again. I'm so sorry. Let's try. Okay. I'm just going to keep going here because some of y'all might be like, she can't get it together, and we'll come back when she gets it together. But come to, oh, goodness. I am embarrassed. Thank you. Thank you, Sunsaray. I am so embarrassed. But isn't that what happens in live TV? And I'm not a professional anymore. So I'm still taking that shade. I don't know where Sunsaray went. I mean, not Sunsaray. I don't know where Chai went, but I know you guys are 2 hours behind us. It's 4 o'clock. But she better get her behind back here. So I'm taking that smoky taupe shade still and just trying to blend it out. Still having these issues in this little corner of my eye right here where nothing wants to stick. Cat. Thank you, girl. Lock. Hi, Lock. Cat, thank you for sticking with me. Hi, Lock. I know you're probably getting ready for night duty. So, again, as I was saying, in honor of Black History 24/7, 365, Black History Never Ends, I am using my Pat McGrath #1 palette, the one I love the most, Cool Tone, a Cool Tone gem. And it's Friday. I put in a full week of work. I'm tired. I had a parent to come see me today. She just wanted to put her eyes on me because of something going on in her family. And she said that I was her child's safe space. And she wanted to come and meet me in person because she was happy that I was there for her child in his safe space. So, I love some of the children, y'all. Some. Oh my God, I had a nice little nap at 4 o'clock today. Hey girl, I'm sorry. Sunset Ray was I was able to open it and go live, but then it was repeating everything I was saying. So it's like it was everything I was saying, it was replaying it back to me. And I don't know what was going on with that. So I'm gonna start back using StreamYard. That's saying I'm coming back for lives, but I'm gonna start back using StreamYard. Hey, did you hear the feedback? Were you hearing the feedback? Sorry, y'all. I am a country girl. I'm from the South. Did I say that South? Did I say South? I'm from the South. I don't care how many degrees I have. I am a Southern girl. I have my Southern accent. And I will not lose it trying to be bougie or cute for anybody. I'm a Southern girl. So Okay, so I took that shade. Y'all know what the shade is. Look at your shades. Tell me what they are. I don't know what they are. So now I'm gonna go into uh Danessa's palette, and I messed up this palette. I messed up this corner, stuck my fingernail into it. You that's just like abominable. You don't mess up Danessa's work. And it's not a beautiful palette anymore because that shade is so I don't know what that was, but thank y'all for sticking with me. At least I got the three of y'all here. I don't know what Tanya is. We're going to have a problem. Jackie, we're going to have a problem. Natisha, we're going to have a problem. So now I'm going to go into this shade here. This gray shade, using the same brush. And I'm just... I think did we lose Lot? I sure will call out people. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm a Virgo. This live has been known for 2 weeks, right? Because we were supposed to do it last Friday, and I had a little emergency. I had a little emergency, which I mean it was an emergency on my part. But yeah. They knew it was there. I'm not taking excuses. None at all. So again, eyebrows, not done. And I realized in the last video, I didn't do them as well. I'm not going to do anything really to my eyebrows tonight because it is late. I was going to go out with my, I wanted to go out for margaritas, frozen margaritas, because tonight was a good night for it since it's still warm outside. And it's just beautiful. Freezing last weekend. Freezing last weekend, up to almost 80 this weekend. Check it out. Check it out. My name. Check it out. Check it out. It's Sunso Ray. I know I'm supposed to say that with a beat, but I'm challenged. All right, let me take another brush. I'm going to take this Refer 13, and I'm going to go back to Pat. Sorry. I'm going to go back to Pat because everything in here is glittery, and I don't really want a real glittery shade. So I'm going to see if I can pull this shade. Because I don't, what's expensive? This Refer brush? Because these other brushes that's going in here are MSQ brushes from Amazon. I really don't put anything up under my brow bone. I just don't, I don't think it looks right on me. So I really hardly put anything here. And then my eyebrows still haven't been cleaned up. So expensive brushes. Child. Expensive has gone out the door. I have a bruise here. I think I told you guys this bruise right here. I hit myself in the nose with a stick outside. Chai knows I've been burning wood in my backyard for the last couple of weekends. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. So every piece of wood in my backyard is gone. And then we're going to put my fence back up. So I hit myself trying to break a piece of wood, and it popped back and hit me right on the nose. So that's hard work. My 2026 makeup goals. Dr. J. Use what I have up in here. use what I have and enjoy looking at you guys grow and get endorsements. When I say endorsements, of course, I mean PR. I'm enjoying seeing Chai grow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm enjoying seeing Chai grow. I enjoy seeing, my edges are a little frazzled. So, these gray edges going to go right in with this look. Lock, I'm enjoying seeing Locks. Lock is, what's the word I have? She's so calming. And I enjoy seeing her videos just taking a few shades and making a nice everyday go to work look. She's using beautiful shadows, expensive. Yeah, luxury. And she uses them, and she uses them perfectly for work looks. That nurse has style. I'm glad Chai is back. And I saw that little comment you made. I saw it, Chai. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad. I want to see your channel with the sophisticated Black girl. I'm loving it. I'm glad to see Tanya back. Tanya is hilarious to me. I watch Tanya when I'm at work because I'm supposed to be working, and when I'm supposed to be working, I'm watching y'all. So I let me say about me. I want to do the lives. Honestly, I do, but I don't. And it's hard to explain. I was going to try to come up with an excuse not to come on tonight because I don't know what it is that I've lost about coming on and doing the lives. Is it just pure laziness? I don't know. Coming up here, putting the makeup on. I always say I'll do more during the holidays when I'm off from work or during the summers when I'm off. And it just, I don't know. I want to do them, but I was hyped at work. I was looking at somebody's video who does lives, and I was hyped. I said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to do it. And I came home and I'm like, oh, what can I do to get out of this video? What can I do to get out of going live? So, and I saw that, and since I'm not a member, I was not able to see you at 1 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock, I was, at 1 o'clock, because we had a fire drill today, something I was doing, I was trying to make sure I was ready for Monday, because what I do at work is I do the transition portion of the IEP meeting. And before an IEP meeting is locked, I have to make sure certain pieces are in there on the goals that the case managers put in for the students before it's locked. If those stems are not on there, then we're out of compliance. We're out of federal compliance. So I was making sure the IEPs that we were having today, the meetings we were having today, were right, which most of them were. And then I had a meeting with my administrator and the department chair over SPED to let them know that we have to do something, because when we're not in compliance, it's gonna be on me, and I'm doing my job. You're not gonna make me look bad. So let's see. Let me go. Oops. Let me see if I can go back, y'all, without losing y'all. Okay. Lock makes the best. She makes, and y'all, I'm getting tongue-tied, so it's okay. Like I will be falling asleep binging her videos. Lock does have style. Lock has it's a subtle, luxurious style. That's what it is. It's luxurious, but it's subtle. Just do it. It's something in me. I can't say what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just something that is intimidating me right now doing lives. So bear with me. Uh, so now you're live 3 days a week. I am reading my books. I picked up, as y'all saw, I posted on Instagram, I picked up some more books. Um, one, The Fraud, I think that's the one I'm going to start reading either tonight or tomorrow. And I'm loving getting back into my books. You guys just don't know, I'm absolutely loving it. It just takes me to places that I probably would never ever get to. Um, use your motherships. If I can't do anything else but inspire you to use your motherships in the name of Black history. Okay, y'all. Oh, I still have the... Lord, please don't let me drop this. I still have the foam at the bottom. Let's see if I can get this foam out. Okay. I'm going to take this blue shade. Deep breaths. And I'm going to put that here. Another thing that I'm going to do, I noticed with that last live that I did, or the last video I did, I don't think with all of this real estate, I don't think I bring the color up far enough. So I'm going to try to do it here. Child, she calling Midnight Sun. I have no idea which one that is. I don't know the shades by name. I don't know her palettes by name. I don't know what the name. Somebody told me what this well, this is Danessa. This is 7, Lightwork 7. But Pat's palettes, I think all I know is that this is number 1. I don't know what the name of it is. But anyway, let me put it back right there and then drop something. Okay. So I'm going to try to bring this shade up a little further. That look that you did, and I'm sorry, I fell asleep, Sunsaray, I fell asleep. Was it last night or Tuesday when you did the new palette, the Mexico palette? I fell asleep. I was looking at you and I was reading a book. Okay, I'm currently using Subliminal, but this is not Subliminal. This is Lightwork 7. That's Subliminal. Okay, Subliminal. And I want to get my hands on number 2 before, or if the palettes ever go extinct, I need number 2. I fell asleep. Yeah, honestly, look at that. It's still so much here. Let me see. I was reading, I was looking at you, and next thing I know, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning and I was getting up to use the restroom. The purple, the green, that still don't tell me anything. Honestly, I'm sorry. It really doesn't tell me anything. I have the bronze. The one I don't have that I want is the one with that green in it. And I think somebody said that one is number 2. Oh my goodness, it's still, this is all just from me doing this one time. And then I'm going to see. See, you guys are mothership perfectionists. I don't know them. I have One, two, three, four, five. I think I have 6 motherships. I think that's all I have. Okay, now I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to spray it. I would spray it with Fix Plus if I can find it. There it is. And I'm going to spray it with the Fix Plus. See, oh, what I was saying before Chai told me to slow down. How rude. Girl, I'm reading everything, but the Bible. And Natisha told me that's what I really need to be reading. Yes, I need to get back. Yeah, my Bible is over there. That look that you did with the Mexico palette, that look was stunning. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. The Fraud, um, that's one I can't. She's a writer based out of London, and I picked that book up. One of my high school friends is a professor out in California. He used to teach at Marymount before they closed Marymount. And I don't know where he's at now, but he has a book club. I can't think of the book, but the 3 books I posted on Instagram, because I went to the library. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go. I have another book at the library I was supposed to pick up. I went and picked my books up at the library, I think day before yesterday or yesterday, and I got a notification I have another book to pick up. So, my favorite storyline, historically, mostly what I've been reading is John Grisham books. I've always loved John Grisham books. But Lynette from Lynette LBD Beauty, she told me to read Housemaid. So I read Housemaid. I finished it last week, and I had Sparring Partners, which is three stories in one book, and I finished the second story day before yesterday and started on the third story. But I don't think I'm gonna finish reading the third story. I'm just gonna turn it back in so I can start on the other books. But I'm trying to broaden myself. I have We Should All Be Feminists. I can't say her name, but she's a Nigerian author. I can't say her. I can't say her name, but I have that book. I'll be reading that book. I'm trying to broaden myself, and I read another one of her books, The Purple Hibiscus. That book was really good. Okay. Now I'm going to take whatever's on this brush and let's see. I might just let me see if I can take the blue all the way to the corner. Yeah, just bring it all the way to the corner. So again, I'm just trying to open myself up to not just reading John Grisham books, but more African American books, um, African authors. Just I'm opening up myself to different books. And in 2026, I'll also be getting back into my Bible. Okay, so we brought that all the way over. And now thank y'all for sticking with me on a Friday night when I know that's a nice smoky look. And now I'm going to see if I can bring in a little black. But not too much. That's how I'm going to do the black. I actually was supposed to be doing a black and white look, but for Kason, I was supposed to be doing a black and white look. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to be doing my black and white look for her because this is the first time I put makeup on this week. Okay, how is that, y'all? Can you see it? Can you see it? Smoky blue. Smoky blue. You like it? You like it, Kat? All right. So let me put the top on it before I damage it some more. Now I'm going to go in with a black-owned foundation. We'll come back to the eyes after I put on my foundation. Where that girl at? Where that girl at? My foundations are right here, but I have my LYS. I'm looking for my LYS or my what's that girl who Sansaray was selling us on? What's that girl? The one who closed business. If I can't find her, which I'm not finding her, I want to use something. What is that girl's name? Y'all know her name. Where is that foundation? This is it. Amicole, but I have one that's open. And I don't want to open another one. Let's see, what does this look like? Because I know it's up here. She's up here somewhere. Where are you, Ami? If not, we're going to have to use Flory Roberts. And I don't even see my LYS. I don't see her. I don't see her in the, I'm not, here she is. All right. We found her, because if not, I was going to use my AJ Crimson, may he rest in peace. I was going to use him, which, so we're going to use our Omni Cole. We know we can't get her anymore. And when I purchased her in, I think it's shade 240. Thank you. So, since I don't have any Juvia's Place brushes, and Chikuhodo is not the Black History. I do know that. I had my Sephora brush up here to use, my triangular brush, and I put it up here because it has not been used. And oh, here it is. I'm gonna spray it, and I'm not gonna spray it with Fix Plus. I'm gonna spray it just with a I'm just gonna spray it with a facial mist. This is the Omni Cole. Omni Cole. Because I do have Danessa's. I have her foundation, but I was thinking I don't remember if I bought it from her or if I bought it from Sephora, but it's 17 warm and it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. So I have Omni Cole. Work, girl, work, work, work. And I see it's not gonna cover. It's not gonna cover my my bruise. I have LYS as well, and I don't know where LYS is because the room is not in order, and I don't know where my LYS is. So what does anybody have any Super Bowl plans for the weekend? Or are we going to see our usual people and doing lives? And Kat, I have to, if Kat is still here, Kat, I have to subscribe. I thought I was subscribed to your channel and I'm not. And I apologize, but I have to subscribe to your channel. Black Radiance. I have Black Radiance, but Black Radiance is not Black owned. They're not Black owned. And I don't have I don't know where my is this Makeup Forever? Does this have concealer? Is any of this considered a concealer? I just want to see if I can cover that bruise up because the foundation didn't do it. I wanted to ask this question. I did want to ask this question to everybody. Regarding the Target. Hey, Tanya. Regarding the Target boycotts. If you are boycotting, I'm not asking you if you are. That's not the question. But if you are boycotting, or if you're following someone who's black, thank you, Tanya. I sure did call you out. I was wondering where you were. I sure did. I said, where are you? That's what I said. And I haven't either. But I just wonder. I've noticed some of the people that I've watched that, you know, are the same skin color. They don't have an allegiance to anything. It's like, I'll shop at Target if I want to. This is a no drama channel. And I'm like, well, what do you have an allegiance to? What do they have to do for you? Because I posted on my Facebook, National Coney Island. Okay. Well, thank you for staying with us for a few more minutes. I posted on my Facebook page to my friends from my childhood. What are we willing to give up after our president posted what he posted today? What are we willing to give up, Tanya? And I'm like, am I willing to give up Amazon? I think I could. I could give up Amazon. Tanya, this is the foundation that I purchased from Flory Roberts and the palette. But this foundation, I thought it was darker when I saw it online, but it's too light. And it's in the shade Praline. Praline if you're from Texas. Praline. So it's a little too light. So my question is, what are we willing to give up? What are we willing to use our dollars for? If we want to shop black-owned beauty products, if we want to say we're not going to shop, Lori said it, I'm not shopping people who don't support my skin tone. And I'm paraphrasing. So I thought about it. I'm going to have to use Sephora. I don't have a Danessa concealer. Sorry. I don't have a Danessa's concealer. I don't have a PAC concealer. I mostly just have Sephora. But I thought about it and I'm like, well, actually, I'm just going to have to use e.l.f. I'm going to have to use e.l.f. because I saw the Sephora. I saw it and I don't know where I saw it. I'm just thinking, what are we willing to use our tax dollars for? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave that alone. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Yeah, the photo. And then he denied that they denied that he's been posting everything himself. And then you're going to deny you posted this. But that's just, I mean, this prompted me to ask, and I've been wanting to ask you guys this question. If I was to ever go on a live again, I wanted to ask this question: what are we willing to use our tax dollars, our hard-earned dollars? I don't care if it's just tax dollars. What are we willing to use our tax dollars? I keep saying tax, y'all. Our money to make a stand for. And I was listening to Don Lemon, uh, and I was listening to somebody else earlier today, and it's like, when are we willing to take a stand and not purchase things from people who don't support us or who support nonsense? And I was thinking Jeff Bezos laying off all of these reporters from the Washington Post in the name, and doing what he's done with the Washington Post. I'm like, I'm making him billions and billions and billions of dollars, and everybody else is. Can I give up Amazon? Queer women and people of color own brands that align with my values. A lot of bigger brands fit in there, surprisingly. I didn't know Jeff owned the Washington Post. Yes, Jeff Bezos purchased the Washington Post a few years ago, and he did something that he did something in 2024 that has not been done in the history of the Washington Post. He decided that they would not endorse a presidential candidate. So, and like I said, he just laid off a lot of reporters from the Washington Post. Okay, that's the elf. That elf camo concealer is just about my skin color. I want to do something a little lighter, but I don't see any of my concealers. Oh, they're right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this Sephora and see if I can brighten under my eye, because I saw somebody, it might have been Bridget. Yay, Bridget's back. I should have called and told her I was going to be on here. But yeah, I wanted to brighten under my eye as well. But I'm not saying it the way I want to say it, because we're on here and this is informal. Y'all my informal family. But I've just noticed some of the people who look like Chai, who look like Sansaray, who look like me. Kat, unfortunately, I don't know what color you are. Who looks like Tanya. I've seen some of the people we follow who have huge followings, makeup girlies on here, that refuse. I will go shop at Target. This is You can go shop where you want, but when are you going to take a stand for something? I honestly, I've been in Target one time since our ban, and that was because I went and took a COVID shot. I didn't go in there to purchase anything. I went to the CVS in the Target, because that's where I received all of the shots. The CVS in the Target had the Moderna shot, which is what I've historically taken. So that was the only reason I went into Target. Okay, so we're starting to stuff up, y'all. But I mean, they support, but Bezos was he was a progressive supporter until 2024. Until 2024. Okay, I don't have a black owned. Well, I have Black Radiance, and we do, like I said, we know Black Radiance isn't black owned. I don't have a powder by a black person, so I'm gonna use, rest in peace, Becca. Y'all remember Becca? Remember the what was it called? It had that cooling Effect. Hydra Mist. The Hydra is gone, so I'm gonna use Hydra Mist to set these under eyes. I saw the first part about it, what you said. Oops, hold on. I've not seen Bridget in ages. Bridget has come out with a couple of videos lately, Tanya. You got to see them. Yeah, she's had her last video was like two weeks ago, and she was using this palette. I think it was just last week. She's had 2 videos. All of the major news, media, luxury, mainstream brands are owned by or financially backed by millionaires who support any administration in office. I use ground news to find the best news sources. They need that check. They're paid from these brands, no different from you going to work. Yeah, but this person who I'm speaking of is somebody who has been close to us. Somebody who's been close to us. Not a big influencer, because y'all know I don't follow the big influencers. Niecy J is almost off my list, and I love Niecy J, but she didn't hit 72,000 subscribers. She's almost off my list. But I like Niecy J. Congratulations to her. She has grown. Her last video, she hit 70,000, and when I was watching her video today, she's actually at 72,000. So, I don't know what the fascination with Target is. I've never had a fascination with Target. Never. Let me go read my comments. The millionaires flex back and forth, depending on who the president is. Her goal is to be a big influencer. And I don't even think that's her goal. I really don't. But I don't know. I'm just saying, take a stand. What's next, y'all? Okay, I did the powder. What's next? This how you know. What's next? Okay. Contour. I don't have a black on. I'm gonna use some rest in peace stuff, okay? Rest in peace. BH Cosmetics Tulum palette. This is the bronzer palette. I am going to use this palette because I wanted to try to contour first, but let me see if I can. Child, y'all, I love this palette. It has beautiful highlighters in it. I don't have a lot of Danessa stuff. Mostly I have her blushes and her color fix that I was gifted some color fix. Oh, I have her color fix sticks over here. And I'm going to use the highlighter out of this palette as well. I think this is such a beautiful palette. I think I have 2 extras. Girl, I'm like I said, I will be using my makeup. And I'm going to go to Black Radiance again because I know some of y'all don't like it, but I'm going to keep using this one. I'm going to keep using this brush, BH Cosmetics. I still love my Black Radiance contour palette, the medium to dark, which I can't find the medium to dark anymore, and I don't think they make it. But I'm going to use this to see if I can contour a cheeky cheek. You're right. You right. But the person, honestly, the person has she has the opportunity opportunity to be a big influencer. But my cheek over here is fatter on this side, and I never do a good job on this side. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, like I said, I want people to take a stand, because there will be a time that you have to take a stand. Okay, how's that? Okay, how's that? I think they stopped making the middle one. They still make the light to medium and the deep, the tan to deep, but they don't make the middle one anymore. Tanya, you're here. And let me say it while you're here, if you're still here, because it's 4 of us here. Okay. See you later, Kat. And you will become a moderator, so you're hired. But I gotta keep doing this. Let's do some blush. I'm going to do, you tell me. We have 3 shades of blush. Tanya, I'm so glad you are back. I'm enjoying watching your videos when I'm at work, or even when I come home, but most of the time I play them while I'm at work. I'm so glad to see you're back. I really, really, really am glad to see you back. Which one of these? We got the purple grape soda. We got It Girl and Dancing Queen. Which one? Do we want Dancing Queen? Grape soda? We're not doing grape soda. I think that would be too much. It Girl? I think grape soda would be too much. It Girl. Okay. This beautiful pink. And then I still have my Planet Makeup by Yolanda. Ooh, look at that. I normally don't swatch, but that's pretty. That's pretty. We're going to use my dupe BK Beauty brush. It's a dupe. It's a dupe. Look at that. I'm going to start it right there. You did a good job. You did a good job on that, just like Sansaray did a good job on the that mermaid look she did yesterday in her short. That I saw it in the short because, like I said, I fell asleep on the video. So what I do is either in the morning I watch videos before her live. I watch videos while I'm cleaning, or I will watch them in the Saturday afternoons. I don't watch them on Sunday mornings. But you did a good job. I'm glad you weren't afraid of the color. That's it, girl. That's real pretty. That is really, really pretty. It's so pretty. Sorry. That is so pretty. Okay. Got to go back to my palette. And foam brush. Let's see. We're just going to take a MSQ brush. I only got these brushes because I thought they were cute. I got them on Amazon. And I'm going to contour my nose. If I said it, I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you guys for spending your your Friday nights with me while you get ready for work, while you get ready for your baby shower, while you get ready to go out with your booze. I appreciate it. I always thought Friday night was a good night to do lives because we're getting into middle age. We don't do the Friday night going out to eat. Let's see. We don't do the going out like we used to. Friday night, get off from work, put the dance clothes on and hit the club. We don't do that anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this palette here, and I'm gonna add. I'm gonna still use the same brush that I did the contour with. I'll clean it off just a little because I have to get me. Oh no, I won't use this. I do have a black owned highlighter. I sure do. I don't know which one to use, but I have, let's try it. I have Nubian Gleam by Juvia's Place. Let's try this one. I'll put that on there like that. And I'm going to take the brush because this is the brush that I really like using for my highlighter. I never do this side the right way. So I'm just gonna say it now. If I'm gonna do my random lives will be on random Fridays. It'll be random Fridays. I'm not done. I'm not done with the highlighter. Not yet. I still have my loose highlighters by Juvia's because they are powerful. And we just take what's in here. We just take what's in the top. That's what we do because it's so much. You see all that her tops. It just always have to just try to loosen and send it back to the bottom. But yeah, let's go back to It Girl. I might have to take a little more of the It Girl. I got more It Girl on this side. All right, all right. Those were Juvia's. Those were her liquid, and they're subtle. They're not. They're not. They're not overpowering. Okay, so let's put you up. Becca. Now we're going to take our soft focus finishing powder. And we're just going to soft focus finishing powder, y'all know. And I'm going to keep her this is not very where's the brush? I found this at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I found it at one of them. And I think if it's the right brush, let's see. Yeah. Actually, somebody I follow, I think you followed her too, and I can't think of her name, but I don't follow her anymore. She found another one for me and sent it to me. So, all right. Now we got to go back to the eyes. And we're going to take what do y'all have going on this weekend? Big as her head. Did she go there? And I need to text Chris. Where the heck is Chris? She probably on some exotic adventure in the South Pacific. Okay. I'm going to take that blue shade and I'm going to bring it in the center, not all the way into the corner. And I'm not taking it all the way to the outside. You have to work the whole weekend, such is the life of a nurse. I would have tried to become a nurse, but I wasn't taking biology again. If your biology was over 5 years old, you had to take it again. Not me. I had a hard enough time getting out of the first class. I am a social scientist, not a hard scientist. You're going to attract me tomorrow recording a video going live. You know, if you go live, you let me know. But Tanya, just back to you. If you declutter some makeup locks, send it my way. Tanya, just keep pushing, Tanya, because it's really, I just really think it's like watching you. It's just like two aunties. Especially with girl, you had that house dress on. When you had that house dress on, it was everything to me that you sat there and did that video in a house dress. It was everything. It was comfortable and I loved it. So I'm just, like I said, I'm so enjoying seeing you back. All right, let's see if I can do this because we got to get some brushes cleaned up. I'm going to try to take, I don't really want to do it with this brush because it is a hard brush, but I'm going to go into this black shade and bring it here. This is the same black from the Lightworks. I'm in the Lightworks palette again. I'm in the Lightworks. And I'm taking this black shade and I'm putting it right here. And just overlapping it with the blue. All right. And then I'm going to try to take, Sansa Ray must be doing something with the kiddos because she done left us. But it's okay. The kids come first. Super mom. Okay. I'm going to take this, another BK Beauty dupe. Hey, Rhonda Giselle. Hey, girl. Hey. Long time. I'm going to take this pencil BK Beauty dupe. Amazon, Beili Beauty. And I'm going to go into let's pick up Pat first. Let's see if Pat had what I need. I don't think she does. No, Pat doesn't have it. Pat should have invested in some silvers and not all them pinks and golds. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try this one. It's out of this one and this one. Did she put any names? Y'all, I still can't see with this. Oh, I had to bring it all the way back. Star Power. Wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know what the name. I can't tell looking back and forth. But I'm gonna take this shade and this shade because I can't tell which is which. And I'm gonna spray it because then it's gonna get in my eye. And I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. Nice to see you, Miss Rhonda Giselle. I have a deep, deep inner corner. It's hard to get into this inner corner. These old big eyes. Remember in church they used to say there's no big eyes or little U's? I used to always think they meant me. Okay, so let's close her again because we almost have an earring about to fall in. And I'm going to find we all have good lid space. I'm just taking just a brush and I'm just trying to blend out because I like the way I put it on under this eye, but it's kind of hard under this eye. And I'm not going to put any liner on. Not tonight. I'm not going to put any liner on. I'm just going to put mascara. I really wish I could have used one of these. I wonder, can I? Should I? these color fix sticks. And chai, not chai, I'm about to say Lunette. Um, if you have to leave to go to work, I understand. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can put this on. This is number 8. I might mess the look up, but hey, it's my look. I just want to see if it'll take. I haven't really used these yet. I think it's a little maybe too dark, but this is number 8. This is the number 8 color fix stick. It's actually Mother and Danessa. I used Mother number 1 subliminal. Locke said it's subliminal. And I used the blue. Well, I used both. I used this side of the Lightwork 7 palette. So I used both of our black queens in my look today. I would do a liner, but I'm gonna mess this look up if I do the liner. So I'm gonna go with the I actually possibly, let's see. Let's see if we can. No, this is not the one. Let's see. This is the More Cosmetics multi-chrome liners. Yes, y'all know I mix palettes. Y'all know me. I'll mix a high end and a low end. Why not? So I have all of these lip liners that are sealed up, and none, I can't find the ones that are not sealed up. Here's a Sephora. Is this a lip liner? Yeah. What is this? Is this molasses? This is molasses. Let's try. I don't have any black owned lip products. Sorry. Because it's very hard for me to keep lip products on. So I think, wait a minute, I do have Colored Rain, but that's not the right shade. Colored Rain actually sent me some bad lipsticks when they were closing, and they actually refunded me. I didn't think they would. That's not the right shade. That's not a good shade for this look. I didn't think they would when they were closing, but they refunded me. Drugstore is getting expensive. Yeah, I need my lips are dry. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep it dark. I'm going with this. I found this at a grocery store, and that's how we'll keep the lip. This is Beauty Creations Plump and Pout. Pump and Pout. We're just gonna keep it neutral, but keep it dark. And I need mascara. Where's my bag? I brought my beauty bag. Where did I put it? Put 5 with it and go mid-range. I don't know. No. I brought my beauty bag in here. It's the same one I take to work. Okay. I'm sorry. But I'm going with my Lash Princess. I love my Lash Princess. Okay, I'm gonna use my black owned mirror. I love my Essence Lash Princess. I'm not going. I'll spend the money on, even though I can't anymore. I'll spend the money on eyeshadow, but eyeliner, lip liner, and mascara, I'm not spending a lot on. And I'm also not going. I don't wear waterproof eyeliner or waterproof mascara. I want it to come right back off when I wash it off. Hey, Pameloso 313. You use this because of me? Well, thank you. I love my Essence. And this one is the Curl and Volume mascara. I don't need curl. My eyelashes are curly. One of these days when I can afford a DJ Osmo, I'll get one and I'll be able to bring y'all in closer. Because right now my desk is actually in the way of me bringing y'all in closer. I'm going to sleep with all of this makeup on. I'm going to sleep pretty. I'm just lying. Y'all know it's coming right back off. The next time I do a live, it's going to be, I'll have the eyebrows done at some point in time. It's almost been a year since I've had them threaded. I will go get them threaded again. Got the black on mirror. Pam with the I know Pam with the beauty mark. Pam with the fierce eye looks, with the Juvia's Place, those little quads. Pam who can do those what do you call these? Eyelashes. The eyelashes. Touch the screen and zoom in. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. I did get an iPhone. What is this? A 16? Look at that. See the eyebrows? They're not like they should be. Now how I zoom y'all back out is the question. I need to zoom you. And I can't see, no matter, even if I zoom you in, I can't see these bottom lashes. I can't, let's see. I can't see them. They're there, I just can't see them. So I don't mess with them. Pinch the screen and move you back out. Look at that technology. She teaching me. But y'all I'm gonna do StreamYard because I can't figure out how this was gonna work. Or I'll just do the YouTube. I won't put in the coming live. I won't do that because I don't know why that didn't work. So I'm not gonna do that again. But let me get my I still use the Rimmel. I use the Rimmel in Toffee Stay Matte powder. And I use my Sephora. Wait a minute. I got my Sephora. My Sephora micro smoothing powder. I had to glue 3000 this back on. She said this will make shorts for me. After I sign off, I'm taking this makeup off and I'm going to bed. I'm taking it off and I'm going to bed. I don't even know if we're... Look, that blue is cute, isn't it? That blue is cute. I need a little more. Let me put you back in there because you go to work with me. I want some more It Girl with my Chikuhodo dupe. BK Beauty dupe. Hey girl, long time. Happy New Year. It's private bedroom. She said bedroom. I'll do some shorts too. I'm so glad to see you, Miss Sarah. Princess Sarah. I'm so glad to see you. She's doing, she has her books as well. Child, I did this. I wasn't even planning on doing it. And I didn't think y'all know me. This is another reason I haven't been doing lives because I didn't think I had it in me. But this looks good. And I think I'm glad I pulled the blue up. I'm glad I pulled it up. It really... Oh, I wish she would come out with a color fix that's like more silver because I have her little silver color fix and I don't want to use that. But yeah, I tried to get all of her cool tone sticks. I didn't want the warm tone. I wanted just the cool tones. And these are beautiful. Pam, this is the first time I've had a live since when, y'all? I did a live. I went live. What day was that last week when they closed school because of the weather and I was still in bed? I did a live. Did I do a live? No. I haven't been going live because I've been intimidated. I've scared myself from doing lives. And I'm lazy. That's the other thing. I've been lazy about doing lives. So I want to start back doing random lives, Chai. random lives. Random means you don't know when I'll show up, but I'm telling you, more than likely it will be on Friday. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I didn't put my setting powder. I didn't. So I will do. It's just that when, okay, first of all, when it's cold, I don't do cold weather. I'm not like you New Yorkers or you Chicagoans, Detroitans. I don't do cold. I don't like cold. If it's 65 or below, that's a blizzard to me. I don't like the cold. I like warm 75, 80 degrees, which it got up to 79 today. It'll be like 74 tomorrow, a little warmer Sunday, and it'll be in the 70s next week. I'm good with that. I don't like cold weather. So when I come home, even if it's warm outside, the way my house is built, it is freezing still in my house. I have a little heater on right now. I don't like being cold. So when I come home, all I want to do is just get into bed and warm up. See, it was in the 20s last weekend. We had a hard freeze last Sunday. It was cold Saturday, and it was in the 30s and 40s last Saturday and hard freeze Sunday. So good night, Log. Be safe. Be safe going to work. See, no, no. The only thing that needs to be negative is my bills. I don't. My house was constructed in 2000. My house was made, but I have an open. It's a 2-story open living room. When you look out here, that if you look out there, you're looking over the living room. So even if I turn the heat on downstairs, upstairs is always warm and it's cold downstairs. And so I don't even turn on the heat upstairs unless we're having a freeze, a hard freeze. That's the only thing I do. So it's always cold downstairs in the winter. And so when I come home from work, that's all I want to do is just go to bed. In the summertime or when it's warm, I can think about doing more random lives. I can think about it. I can think about it. It's just, I like watching y'all. And we got most of the week covered. We have Chai on Mondays, which if she get on her job. We got Sun on Tuesdays, Lori on Wednesdays, Sun on Thursdays. And I know somebody had Fridays. Yeah, I still have two. I have two units. So I have downstairs and the upstairs unit. So, yeah. But again, me also coming live, Pam, Chai, Sun. I'm not coming live with new stuff. For 2026, this is not the year of new stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is not the year of new stuff for me. This is the year of using what I have because I'm going to say it again. Them student loans have come home to roost. I got to pay. So I can't afford to be buying all of these palettes. I can't. The last palette that I purchased, and they just came out with a palette last week that I didn't even purchase. I think the last two palettes that I purchased of 2025 were these two palettes by Cosmic Brushes. The Starlight Society palette. That's this beautiful, beautiful palette. As much as I've always said I can't do purples, I can't wait to use this palette. And I want to use that purple. And it's a purple, it's a duochrome. See? that. And this purple is a duochrome, because as I'm seeing it, I'm seeing gold and you're seeing purple. But it's coming to you as purple, and I'm seeing it's goldish green. So it's a goldish green. So this is Cosmic Brush's Starlight Society, and her last palette of the year was the Death palette. And like Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty, we don't. I bind you, Satan. I bind you in the name of Jesus. We ain't. I know we all got to die, but we got to die, and physically, we got to die physically, so we can live forever. I ain't about this death and this darkness. I'm about this, though. Look at that. This is, oh, it is so pretty. Again, it's coming to me as a dark blue, and it's coming to you as a teal blue. This is coming to you, I think pink. Is coming to me green. This is a purple, and this is a, but these are two mattes. This right here is coming to you as a red. It's coming to me as an orange. These palettes are beautiful. I love Cosmic Brushes. So Cosmic Brushes is what you will be getting from me, because I'm gonna be honest about it. I can't afford to buy more palettes. I have to be able to enjoy what I have, and I have a lot of palettes that I want to use. I want to enjoy. This is their Sinister palette. This was a Halloween palette. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful cool tone palette. This is some kind of special shade. It's not, it looks empty. It's not a silk. It's like something, some kind of jelly or something. I don't even mess with it. But this was a Halloween palette. I can't wait to use it. I'm a sucker for Cosmic Brushes. This is the Christmas palette. Look at this, y'all. This palette is coming to you orange. Orangey red. It's green to me. I'm seeing it as green. These are beautiful. Let me go back. Let me go back and see what y'all are saying. Let me move my palettes, because I don't want. Let me put Danessa over here. Let me sit. I'm gonna sit Pat right there. I love these Cosmic Brushes. She's a woman of color based out of England. She presents as white. When I see her, I see white, but she's supposed to be black and white. Oh, I love her palettes. And I'm sorry I just gave y'all some of my butt. Let me go back and see what y'all were saying. Okay, she said she pretty. I accept that I am. We're using what we have. Yes, thank you. I'm pretty, Sarah. I accept it. Thank you. I agree. I will replenish. I don't have to replenish anything. I have, y'all know, I have 3 of these Ame Collays. I'm gonna be in my backyard this summer, so I'm gonna get dark. And like I said, I bought this Flory Roberts. Y'all remember our parents had Flory Roberts back in the 70s and 80s, and I did get a palette. The palette is back over there somewhere, but like I said, I bought this thinking it was darker, but when I got it home, it's too light. That's too light for me. So maybe I can use it as a something. I'm gonna make it work for something. I don't know what it is, but that's the Flory Roberts. I still love my Sephora. I still love my Sephora. Y'all, I'm gonna get back into my fingernail polishes. I'm gonna get back into those. I got a LYS. I have enough foundations. I remember everybody loved the NARS. I never could get into it, but I'm gonna use it because I bought it. I have enough to use what I have. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 multi-pan Cara beauty palettes. Love them. I'm going to use those. I still have some of her other palettes. I have some LA Girl palettes. I have those ABH. Remember the ABH palettes, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think there was a 6. I have those. The black one I didn't get, that last palette. I have some of my BH Cosmetics. I have a lot of my BH Cosmetics. I have ColourPop. I have Morphe, guys. Let me tell you this. I know we fell out with Morphe, but I already spent my money on Morphe. So we're going to use it because I spent my money on it. Oh, we got our Colored Rain Power Palette. Dig that purple. Y'all know that purple is everything. Here's 2 more. I did use these. Here are 2 Cara Beauty palettes. Look at that. Just everyday palettes. I can wear these at work. I'll take them to work. Here's the other one. Let's see. I found these at TJ Maxx. Those are perfect everyday palettes. What was I just telling y'all? Y'all, I'm getting old. What was I just saying? Oh, what was I just saying? Pam, I gotta use my eyelashes. I bought some brown eyelashes, but to me they don't work with my black eyebrows. They're brown. They're not. What was I about to tell y'all? Got the Mario palette. I still gotta use that. Still gotta use the Hung Van Gogh. Something I was about to tell y'all. I don't remember what it was. And I got to go back to these comments. This was the Hung Van Gogh that I got. I haven't used it yet. Bought that in 2025. But I still got to use it. Hey, Tara YouTube lover. Hey, girl. Hey. Pam, I would love to see you do an eye look. TJ Maxx will miss you. I haven't been to TJ. I can tell you I've probably been to TJ Maxx less than 10 times in 2005. That's how much I've stayed out of TJ Maxx. Because with the Hurricane Beryl that came through here in year before last, it took my fence down. And my fence is a shared fence with my neighbor behind me. And he didn't want to help pay to put it back up. So it's on me to do it. I put a portion of it back up, but still a portion between our backyards are open. So I still have to put the rest of that up. So I have to use what I have. I can't go and buy other stuff. So I haven't been going in TJ Maxx. I haven't been going in Marshalls. I still want to get my house back together. I'm still working on my house from the great flood of 2023 when I was out in Jamaica having a good time. Let me see, your earliest brand. I never wore Fashion Fair. Never. The foundation that everybody wore from Fashion Fair back in the 80s reminded me of that cream makeup. It always seemed like it was too heavy, so I never wore Fashion Fair. Nude lippy concealer, eyeshadow base, you can use that. Really something I was going to tell y'all. I forgot what it was. Oh, Morphe. That's what I was going to tell y'all about. Morphe. Let me see. Add mascara to the brown lashes. Let me see. Let me show you these lashes. Cause they are really brown. What did I do with them? find them. They are really, really brown. Here's the palette I want to show you guys. Show you ladies. I keep saying guys, I mean ladies. Oh. Here they go. To me, they just, let me see. Let me open the packet so you won't have the glare. Let's see if this is better. You see, can you tell they're brown? It's just like they're so brown they don't look like they would work with my black eyelashes. But maybe so. So I'll try that, Pam. I'll try it. But Morphe. I still have all of these Morphe 35 pan palettes. And I want to use them. And the sneak shopping chai, this was both of these were before Thanksgiving. They were before Thanksgiving. And that's like I said, that's the last shopping. That's the last shopping. Still got to get to your comments, but this was a palette that I bought early last year from Ulta. It was on sale, I think, and using points, and I got it. And y'all know there was a time I was color. I was a color girl. I wasn't a nude person. Wasn't, but now I am, because Pam, I want you to do an eyeshadow look. Dang, it's blowing. No, it ain't blowing like a hurricane, honey. You ain't been in a hurricane. It ain't blowing like a hurricane until you've been in a hurricane and see your tree in your backyard actually fall onto your neighbor's house. My tree in my backyard fell onto my neighbor's house next door. Didn't do any damage, though. You ain't seen a hurricane until you've been in a Houston hurricane. But look, y'all, I haven't been to Jamaica since 2023. I haven't been since my house was damaged. I'm gonna be using what I have, Pam. I'm using my Morphes. I'm using my Caras. I'm using my Pats, the ones that I have. But I still got to learn how to use Pat, because Pat is just something about her. When this one palette is the only one, and the bronze are the only two that I can really, really use. But back to this. Look at this. This palette is gorgeous. These three shades here, y'all, I don't know how to make you see it any better. This palette, when y'all use your Natasha Denona, and I know she don't compare to Natasha Denona, but I'm comparing her to Natasha Denona, the last one that came out, the dramatic, or the I need a warm, I need a nude, I need a something. I have one of them. This palette, this Morphe palette, and I don't know what the deal is with Morphe anymore. Morphe is not making palettes anymore. They came out with those chroma palettes, and that's all they have. But I looked at this palette and I said, I just need something to take to work. So Chai and I have been talking, and I want to use my palettes and take something to work. I'm gonna look at the comments, y'all. I took this palette to work and just a couple of brushes, and I did a little bronze look. I got so many compliments on my look with this palette. This palette is perfect. You can't get it anymore. You can't get it on their site. You can't get it at Ulta. And I got mine at Ulta. But this Morphe palette. And I stopped buying Morphe after the Jeffree Star debacle. But I bought that one. Sorry, y'all. I bought that one. But it's the only one, and don't tell nobody else. It's just between us, the few of us that are on here. I bought that one. And I love that palette. I can do a nude look every day. I can't see it, and I got the blue eyeshadow on, but I can't see me doing colors. I lost it. I don't have the talent for color anymore. And again, I told you guys before, you ladies, I told you before, I got rid of a lot of palettes. A lot of palettes. I got rid of a lot of Morphe palettes. I got rid of some the old 28 pan. I don't know if y'all remember the old 28 pan BH Cosmetics palettes before they really started hitting it. I donated a lot of palettes to the cosmetology department at my school, at my high school. And the cosmetology teacher showed me some pictures last week. They were able to use, I took 2 carts full of palettes. They weren't able to go to competitions for makeup because they didn't have it until I brought them that makeup last year. And last year was my first year at this school. She showed me a look a girl did, a cheetah look. It looked like it was straight out of Lion King, and she won. I was so glad to hear that. So, like I said, if y'all have any high schools that have a cosmetology department and you want to get rid of makeup and declutter it, consider doing it with the cosmetology department. I know a lot of states don't have it, but here in Texas, our high schools have cosmetology departments where the girls can become licensed cosmetologists out of high school. So, let me go back. Let me see. She's pretty. She's beautiful. Girl, you did that. You beautiful. I'm just making it up, y'all. Y'all know. Let's see. Pam, I really would. I'm glad to see you back on Instagram. I would love to see you do a look. Girl, you used to do those eye looks that I wished I could do. I still have my little four those little quads from Juvia's place. And every time I look at those quads, I think of you because you did some beautiful looks with those quads. I still have the second Morphe. I still have this one. I never got the first one. I got this one. And I never used it. Never used it. But I'm gonna use it. And when I say Morphe they stopped making these palettes, but they started making these palettes with this is not it. I found this one at TJ Maxx because I just thought it was a beautiful fall color palette. They started making these palettes. It's almost like the chroma palettes. They started making these, and they improved on these, and that's all they're making. That's all you can find on the site. So, let me see. And I'm sorry for shaking. It's okay. So it's a patting motion. But my other thing with pat is like in this palette, this is a matte and this is a matte. And these are the two, this is the shade that I started off with. I started off with this shade. I did not use this shade. I used the blue from the Danessa palette. But this is the shade that I started off with in my transition. I don't know how to even apply these shades. I don't know how to apply them. I don't know. It's something about the pat palettes. And I bought Danessa, and if Danessa come out with another palette, I'm going to ask my son, I can't afford it. Can you help your mama out? Can you gift your mom? Um, some I can't, Rhonda, that's right. Some I can't let go. These BH Cosmetics, the festival palettes that they will come out with in late March, going into festival season. I still have all of them. I still have one of the festival boxes that my mirror and my setup sits on right here. The BH Cosmetics, all of those festival palettes I still have. Makeup Revolution, I got rid of all of those palettes except for the cannabis palette. And I didn't get rid of it only because that color story is so pretty. I don't use it. Y'all remember Bad Habit? Y'all remember Bad Habit? Bad Habit got in trouble when they started duping all of Pat's palettes. And I still had the dupes of Pat's palettes back there because I didn't want to get rid of all of them. I had 2 sets of the dupes. I donated a set to my school, and I kept, I think I kept, if I didn't get, yeah, I have a set of the dupes. I gave up a lot of palettes. My BH Cosmetics, most of those I still have. My Blends Bunny, my Beauty Bay, my Nomad, some Urban Decay, my Juvias. I still have all of them. Now, Josh, don't buy me whatever I want. No, he won't. But I have one Bad Habit palette that I kept, and I have it right here. I'm losing weight anyway when I'm not eating cake. I have one Bad Habit, but like I said, I have those dupe. The dupe palettes are back there. This is the one Bad Habit palette that I have that I loved out of all of their palettes. And you know, it was the dupe of, I believe, Huda, or was it Huda or Natasha? This is the one. I think it's Natasha. I could not get rid of this palette. I love this palette still. I was not getting rid of this one. I gave up every other Bad Habit palette but Solstice. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I don't use it, but I'm not giving it up. Bad Habit duped Natasha Denona's. Which one was this, y'all? I know y'all have it. Sunset. This is Solstice, so it was Sunset or something. It duped that. They got in trouble when they started duping. Here it is. Let me show you. My leg. When they started doing all of these palettes, let's see. Guess what this one is? It was called Cult Mystics. And this was it. Cult Mystics. Pat Sued. Bad Habit was an app, and you could get all of these different. They had hard candy. They had all of these. This was what it duped. This was what it duped. And like I said, I had 2 sets of these, and I donated 1 set. And these cost more. Bad Habit was cheap, but the dupes of these palettes did cost more on their app. So that was number one. This was I think the one that Locke was talking about. This is the one that had the green shade in it. So I think this was number two. Yeah, these were the Pat dupes. These were like 22. I think these either were 18 or $22. This was number two, I think. This was Mayhem. I have this one. I have the Pat for this one. That number two is the one that I don't have. But this was number two. This was number, I don't know what number this was. She only did 5 palettes. This was the dupe of the bronze palette. I have the bronze palette. Y'all know the names. I don't know the names. Let's see. I'm gonna just try to swatch. Let me see. Look at that. Let's do this gold. I can see it on my hand. I can't see it on camera. And then this was the last one. So they only did 5. I don't know which one this one is. Let's see. I'm going to try. So I just wanted to keep these for nostalgia's sake. I'm going to try the second one and see about this green. But the one with the green is the one. That's the green. So these were, this is what she sued behind these palettes. And Bad Habit ended up closing their site. And guess what? They opened, let me see, somebody's message is being held. Did somebody did you get to it? Somebody's, they reopened their shop Alter Ego. So their shop Alter Ego, I got you. Let me show you that. I have a shop Alter Ego Mirage palette. And I don't know, I think this is still a dupe of Huda. Yeah, this is a dupe of one of her palettes. This is shop Alter Ego. I donated all the other shop Alter Ego palettes to the school. But this one, and it has whatever this shade is, that's a cream in Huda's palette. Whatever these creams are. I've had this for at least 2 years. And I've never used it. But it's pretty. So, some of those I still have. And I think one thing about Bad Habit, duping those palettes, they were more, this is actually a duochrome. That green is a duochrome. They're more chunky, glittery. But they clean up well. So that Huda palette, I didn't want to spend $60-something for a Huda palette, but I did on the Icy News or whatever that's the only Huda palette I have. And I love that palette. It's beautiful. I love it. But anywho, that's 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 what I do. I'm telling you now. If you want to join me in 2026, if you really want me to come back, let me come back and look at these. Is Sun back? I have the bronze seduction, but keep just looking for sales, because with the bankruptcy, we don't know what's going on. Just keep looking for the sales. I never bought any of their brushes, but they did have a Bad Habit has they had a eye primer that was really good. Um if you want to go along with this journey, if you want me to take this journey with you guys, coming back doing lives again, there'll be Friday random lives, and um I do have one of those, the purple palette from Huda. I Here it is right here. They gave it to me. I've never used it. I never used it because I never thought I could do purple. Never thought I could pull off purple looks. So I never used it. But I think I got this as a free gift, and I've never used it. So, oops, almost broke it. Again, I'm trying to say this again. If y'all want me to go on this journey in 2026, it is going to have to be using what I have. And I know people don't want to look at people's videos a lot unless they have new content, but we can chat about other stuff. We can chat about real life stuff. We can chat about memory lane. We can chat about our lives, our children. There's other stuff we can chat about, real life stuff. But it's going to be me doing a makeup look with what I have. We've all overconsumed. I've overconsumed, and so I'm ready to use what I have. I have this pure palette. Look at this. I've never even really used these blushes. Somehow these blushes seem just too pink. Can it be too pink? But I've never used it. And this one just doesn't look like it'll look right on my skin. I don't want to look dead. And somehow so that's the journey we have to take, is just using what I have. Sansaray is under 10, Mom. Me and Chai, we're over 30 moms. Thank you, Pam. So yeah, we've overconsumed. And I know a lot of us have had the question, when we see somebody using a palette that we like and we really, really like it, we ask the question, do they ever really want to go back and use that palette, or do they not use the palette because they have to go and use something new? I know an influencer, the people who have the big channels, yes, they have to use the new stuff. But I'm going to be that channel with 400. I have 422 because since I put a couple of videos up, I've lost 3 more subscribers. So I'm going to use the 427 subscribers that I have, 422, and I'm going to use what I have. 2022, 2026 will be me using and enjoying what I have. If you saw what I said about that Morphe palette, when I got that Morphe palette, I really, really enjoyed using it because the colors are so beautiful. It's like the Natasha Denona, the Dramatic, the 2 newest palettes. It's I mean, you got them, and y'all, I just had you got the palettes, and I was thinking that when I got those palettes, I'm like, this is beautiful. These palettes. I'm looking for the Natasha Denonas that I just got. I just had them. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Sansaray said she took hers back. And I just stuck mine where I can't get to them. Let's see. I got these palettes. Sorry, y'all see me. Y'all, I'm knocking stuff over, literally. Literally knocking stuff over. I have the bronze palette, and she didn't like the cool tone palette. Well, I love the cool tone palette. Let me put bronze up here. And I actually take the cool tone, and y'all know, like I said, I've combined palettes. I take the cool tone, and I have the other palette called Hot Topic, and I combine them. I combine these palettes for a nice cool tone look. So, and then if I need to bring in, I don't mind combining it as well with the original mini eye sculpt. I'll combine a palette. I have no problems combining palettes. We have, if we want to use what we have, some people don't like having to combine palettes. They want everything out of one palette. I will combine. I'm always combining because, like I said, this Violet Voss. This is a beautiful Violet Voss palette. I haven't used this Mario palette yet, but you doggone well believe I'm gonna combine them. I'm combining. So, ooh, child, y'all done had me on here since. Let me go back. Okay. And I want to do a Shop My Stash, but this room is not set up for a Shop My Stash. I can't find half of the stuff in here, so I can't do a Shop My Stash. But that's I think people see me coming, and then they decide to drop me, like they gonna hurt me. I'm just saying that. I don't care. How many colors are there really? Are these palettes just colors moved around and put together? Sometimes I think that it's the packaging, the names, the brands that draw people in. Yes, child, that's what I want to do. Take y'all back. If I find out how to pay for it, we're gonna play Minnie Riperton back down memory lane when I come on. Your content, that's a misconception. Your content, your vibe, not the products are what people connect with. People that drop aren't meant to. And that's why also I'm not trying to be the next big influencer. I enjoy my little circle. And that's why I said when people get too big, I don't want to watch them. Because to me, I feel like I lose that connection. I have that connection. When I come on, Pam, sometimes you might see them use the name Dorliza. That's my first name. I go by Dorliza now. If you still call me Mo, that's fine. But my name is Dorliza. Kat calls me Dorliza. Tanya calls me Dorliza. Lori calls me Dorliza. Lynette refuses to call me Dorliza. Marlo calls me Dorliza. Lynette said, I knew you as Mo, and you're going to always be Mo. And that's fine. So, Makeup Memory Lane, that's where I'm taking y'all. We have Sun for the newness and for the luxury. We have Lock for the subtle luxury. I love it. And sometimes I think Sansa Ray might feel bad that I'm not shopping her links. I can't afford to shop her links now. Honestly, I'm being honest. I can't afford to shop the links. If I could, I would. But I'm going to enjoy what I have. I'm going to enjoy. Y'all remember this? It's already the Stay Naked. I still love my Stay Naked. Don't wear it, but I still love it. I'm enjoying what I have. She said she have links for every retailer. I need you to get a Dollar Tree. I'm not buying Dollar Tree makeup. I know some people like it. I'm not buying Dollar Tree makeup. I like the skin I'm in. I don't need a rash from another place. Nope. I do that, Tanya. I'm already trying to look at what I have that I can do Sansare's look, because that look was bomb. I'm already like, we need to find whatever that is and dupe it. And I know I have it, because that was beautiful. Um, I always tried. I remember Chai did a look with the little Juvia's Place gold quad. I still been trying to dupe that look. Pam did a look with that mint colored Juvia's Place quad. I have protruding eyes. That look I couldn't dupe her look because of my protruding eyes, but I loved it. When y'all do looks, I do try to dupe them when I get up in here and play in makeup, but I haven't been wearing makeup. I haven't. But I'm trying to get back to it, because as we get older, the makeup is getting older, my skin changes. I want to start using the makeup and enjoying it. Yeah, I enjoy I enjoy my circle of people. I enjoy, because I've been thinking of the people we were watching coming out of COVID. And I'm like, we've lost a lot of people. And I know people went back to work. Some people just left. I'm still in touch with some people. Coco, if y'all remember Coco Lily, I still have her number. I still text her. I don't think I've texted her since maybe the summer. But I mean, you guys know who you are. I text you, and what I mean, I still like my little circle of people to enjoy. And outside of y'all, when I'm not looking at y'all, I'm watching the South African and the Nigerian YouTubers, because I love to see the Nigerian girls. The title, their videos are found in my introverted life, or slow living. What do I look up? Slow living. But I love to watch them, young girls. Some are in college. I like to see them cook. I just like to see, it's like their vlogs. I look at their vlogs. And the South African women, I love to see their vlogs, because you know how media has tried to portray South Africa. So I love to see these women living fabulous lives with their makeup, their wigs. Their houses have their kitchens have the expensive cookware, the Smeg, the Le Creuset. I love watching it. So when I'm not watching y'all, that's what I'm watching. South African and Nigerian YouTubers. I love them. Uh, the only quad I have for Pat, Chai keep putting these peaches up. I'm on a weight loss journey, y'all. Oh, my knees. And I still have my Uma palettes. I have three of the long Uma palettes, and I think I have 3 of her 9-pan palettes. These are the only 2 small pet palettes that I have that I don't ever use. This one, what is this one called? Rose Decadence, which I thought was a blush palette. I had to go back after I had it for 3 or 4 years. I had to go back and see that it's actually an eyeshadow palette. I thought it was a blush palette. But I have this one that I don't use. It's beautiful. I just don't use it. I'll use it this month because it's February. And this one I love, 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 but never used it, and I think it's dried out. That's not. No, it's just the purple that's kind of dry. But I love this palette, but I never used it. So those are the only two smaller palettes that I have. Everything else, like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 motherships. I have 3 of her holiday palettes. I didn't get this last holiday palette, but I've never used Pat as much as a lot of other people have because I didn't get an understanding. Like Pam was saying, swirl. I never really got a good understanding of how to use her palettes as opposed to Natasha. I love Natasha and Danessa. I don't even know, honestly, the Celestial Nirvana Quad. I don't even know. Which one is this? This was Astral Blitz, isn't it? So I don't even know what the name of it is. I can't see it. Some of y'all, I've been stuck at, I think the most subs I've ever had was 425. I've never even made it to 450, and that's okay. I want y'all to have people to come see me that just want to see me use my old stuff. I don't want to use it as a blush palette because to me it's kind of this is not blushy to me. It's and I still have her blushes that I don't use. I have her blushes. That this look that you did, Sunsaray, I have I got something to create it. I just have to find it. Which okay, I'm behind. Oh my God, that's the one, Sunsaray. Which one? Use that one to recreate. You talking about that quad? You got the dramatic palette, girl. You got to use it. And Tanya, just like Lori, and just like I said, I had to bring this blue up because I felt like even with all of this real estate, I wasn't bringing the color up far enough on my lid for when my eyes open, you can't see it. Bring the color up above your mobile lid so we can see the color when your eyes are open. Yeah, I don't know what you waiting on. I'm ready to pull out that Metropolis palette. That I love that Metropolis palette still. Natasha, I do have the gold palette and I bought the new gold palette. Um I Natasha is just she's good. I didn't think I'd like her, but Natasha is good. The Metropolis was actually the first palette that I bought for her. But you need to use it. I think I have 3 pat blushes, and I don't even use them. Pam, you took a long hiatus, a long hiatus, and I know some of it was for health reasons, mental reasons, but girl, them looks that you were given, I believe you could have been at 5,000 and up. Yeah, okay. The this one. Let me open it. This is the only packaging that I still have. The only one. Because everything else was broken. I don't even know what this is called because I can't see the name. I'll do a look with this. I got you. But I'm gonna use some of them other palettes. I'm I got you. As long as I have lights. Let's do the Metropolis collab. We can do it. Pam, I'm just glad you're here. If it's not makeup, I'm glad you're here because I was always thinking about you. I always. God puts people on our minds and hearts for a reason, and I was always thinking about you, even when you were not on social media. Who looks happy when they playing makeup? Not me, because I'm ready to deconstruct. I'm ready to get this off. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's well past my bedtime because I can't ever stay up past 8 o'clock, at past 9 o'clock. I'm always trying to watch the news. Lawrence O'Donnell on MS Now, and I fall asleep every time. Tanya is, you got it. But Tanya, I truly, truly, truly have been enjoying seeing you playing your makeup. And again, I'm like, she got the house dress on. I love it. I loved it. We got the Metropolis. I have the Yucca palette. We got to do something with the Yucca palette. I haven't used that. Um, oh, I know what it was. The Rocher. I did the Rocher, and I combined it with that. What's her name? I just had her palette in my hand. I combined it with this palette, Power. Y'all better combine these palettes. Get 2 for the price of 1. Um, okay, y'all got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes with me. Uh, now Tanya, if you just do a 5, like Bridget, the last video she did, I think it was 8 minutes. She did a full face. She used that Roxa palette, and it was an 8-minute video, and I loved it. Yeah, Yucca has been on sale for a while. I got it back there and haven't used it. That short content. I'm not trying to make money so it's okay with me. If I come on and just spend a live with y'all, it's fine. Bridget actually was an esthetician. She and I haven't seen each other in a while, but she when we had that freeze back in 2001, she had a lot of damage, and I think she ended up moving. Um, I really don't think we live far apart. I don't think we live far apart. Um, but when did I texted her? She texted me last week asking me how, because we were asking each other how were we making it through the freeze, because that's one thing here. Chai knows a little about it, but Dallas is very different from Houston. We when it gets cold here, we shut down. When we get a hard freeze or there's a possibility of ice or snow, we shut down. The school shut down, work, everything shuts down because we can't drive on ice. So, and because of that freeze in 2001, everybody is worried about their pipes. So we were checking on each other and make sure our pipes, we got through it okay, which of course I got through it. The first time I didn't have any problems here when we had the last freeze. Yeah, that silver streak is beautiful. So make sure y'all comment. I saw Chai commented on her last video. Y'all have to comment and let her know that she's missed, so she can come back and do more videos. Cause she does some bomb looks. She does. She's like Pam. She's good with the eyelashes too. We do let it. You can't even let it really drip. You have to let it run. But like in my house, in my case, in my bathroom, there's a bathroom downstairs. I let that one run, and I really Googled to see what pipes you should let run. So I let the bathroom downstairs. I let that one run. I dripped the one a sink and the tub in my bathroom upstairs and the kitchen, because they said the ones that are furthest from the water heater. My water heater is right up above, outside this room, up above in the attic. So on the other side of the house, I made sure I dripped those faucets. So it was fine for me. Yeah, and it's funny that I don't say a lot about Bridget because I know Bridget is very, very private, but Bridget's family and my family are from two towns in Louisiana that are right next door to each other. We found it out. Our families are from, it's like this neighborhood, and that's where both of our families are from, right next to each other in Louisiana. In Texas, you can do that. Down here in South Texas, you can do it. You can have it in the attic or you can have it in the garage. Some houses, like my mom's house, it was in her kitchen. It was off of her kitchen. Um, but because it doesn't get cold here like it does up there in Detroit or Nebraska, some places they have building codes where they can't have them in the attic. Here you can have them in the attic because it doesn't get that cold here. So it's in the attic. Or like some of my neighbors, because in my little cul-de-sac, my house is the only two-story house, but everybody else, theirs are in their garages. But it has a pan under it, so I've never had a problem with it leaking into. But out here in the south and out in the west, you can have them in the attic. Uh, it's out the way. it's 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 a big attic. It's up there. It's up there and it's out the way. So I mean, I don't know, Tanya. It's I can see it not being in the attic in Detroit because y'all's winters are brutal. But here it's not. This being February and us having, we had a freeze last weekend and we had a freeze the weekend before. So we had two freezes. We don't get that often. Yeah, the HVAC system is up there. It's a lot of space up there. I can go up in the attic. I can stand up. It's a lot of room up in my attic. Oh, you don't have a basement? See, we don't have basements here in Houston. In Dallas, they may have basements. They do have that. They do have basements up in Dallas. Down here, we don't have basements because if it floods and our water table, and so we don't have basements in Houston. It's very rare you'll find a house. Very, very rare you'll find a house with a basement. I like one-story homes at my age now too, but I still have a two-story. Um, we have it's just very different. Building codes will not allow y'all to have your water heaters in the attic up in Detroit. They won't. It won't allow it. Yeah, no basements here. And even the registers. I see some houses on HGTV, like even in North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, they'll have the register on the floor. Our registers are in the ceiling. They're building 1 stories, 2 stories, and 3 stories here. Houston is big. Houston was always known as an affordable city. Houston is now becoming unaffordable. Too many people are moving here, and we need y'all to stop. We need y'all to go back to Chicago, go back to LA, go back to New York, go back to Atlanta. We need y'all to stop coming here. We need y'all to come stop. Houston is Houston is closed. Yeah, our registers, and we don't have we have central air. We have central air, and we have heat. You have either electric, you have gas. I have gas. Um, and like I said, all of our registers are in the attic. All of our heat returns are in the ceiling. Even the newer homes, everything is in the ceiling. And you got to have central air here, or y'all don't understand. Just like y'all go through those y'all had those winters. You don't understand to have a when we had Ivan. It wasn't Ivan. Was it I? What was that? Ike. When we had Ike in 2007, I don't even remember what year Ike was, but some people went 2 weeks without AC here. My AC came on the same night. And I think it was because I was on the same block as a hospital, a fire station, and a bunch of retirement homes. My lights came back on that night. When we had Beryl in 2024, my lights didn't come back on for I think 3 days. I stayed here one time. I tried to stay here 2 nights. Third night, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I had to go stay at my niece's house because it was too hot. It, it was too hot. You got to have AC here. You have to have AC. You need it in your car. You need it in your house. It is horrible if you do not have AC. And to lose power. Those Generac generators after Beryl, just people started buying them. I can't afford it. I can't afford a Generac. I can afford to go to somebody else's house that has one. But I couldn't stay in this house. I couldn't. Not. I wasn't in menopause when Ike came. I'm in menopause now. I can't stay in the heat. I can't. That what lip am I wearing? Of course, I'm wearing Molasses. That's the lip pencil by Sephora. And somebody said they don't make Molasses anymore. But the lip is, girl, it's Beauty Creations. When you hear Jackie on the other side of beauty, you know she She works in a school, but part-time she works at a HEB pharmacy. And y'all know HEB is the lick here in Houston. HEB is the best grocery store ever. Beauty Creations can be found in you can find it in online, but you'd have to press this to push it up. But I just found this in there one day. It's called Plump and Pout, and it's a high shine semi-sticky tints and hydrates, and whatever color it is, it was on the packaging. I don't know what it is. It might be only you. It's called Only You. And that's what I have on my lips. It's a brown. When you're in Dallas, HEB is not fully in Dallas. HEB was founded in San Antonio, so it's all over San Antonio. You will not find a Kroger's in San Antonio. You will find an HEB on every corner. HEBs are here, but we have Kroger's. HEB is everything. If you have Publix, it don't compare. Whatever grocery store you have, Myers, Kroger, whatever you have, it does not compare to HEB. It's the best. And this I can feel a slight tingle. It's not a hard tingle. It's just very, very slight. It's very slight. But I just wanted this color. Because like I said, y'all know I'm going into the nude phase of my life. And that's why I picked this color up. And again, Jackie will find some things in there. Beauty Creations, I found this is a liquid blush that I got from there. It's like almost a coral. It's almost a corally pink. Yeah, this is the coral one, because here is the bubblegum pink. This is the bubblegum pink. And then I got they have stick blushes as well. So this is the bubblegum stick blush. And Beauty Creations, this is a nice component. And this is the bubblegum pink blush. And I have a darker color. I think it might be in my makeup bag. And if it's not, it's down here beside me somewhere. Yeah. I have a wine color. And it's gorgeous. So, you didn't experience it. I'm telling you, Detroit is a city on a river. You know, Texas is Texas. You can buy a Texas-shaped cast iron skillet. You can buy a Texas-shaped waffle maker. You can buy a Texas-shaped cutting board. Everything Texas. You can get all of that in HEB. No, there's no A&P or Farmer Jack's down there. It might have been an A&P back when we were little, and you know that was back in the golden days. So starts with the C. Now we have Central Market, but Central Market is HEB. Central Market is HEB. And Central Market is like the bougie HEB. HEB is already bougie, but Central Market is the ultra bougie. That's a that's a coral and a bubblegum pink. And I wish I had the other one, the the other shade, because it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. So, all right, guys. Yeah, Central Market. Central Market is centrally located. So the last time I went there, I know I was with Josh, because back when Josh and I was living bougie, and this was, I think he was still in high school or maybe middle school. We used to go there and get sandwiches made and take them take them to the park or something, because you could have these sandwiches made that were just outstanding. But Central Market is a part. It's HEB. It's owned by HEB, but it's like the Chanel of grocery stores. It's That's Central Market. So I'm gonna let you guys go, because I told y'all had 5 minutes and y'all took 15 plus 2, 17 more minutes of my night. I'm gonna go take this makeup off, and I'm gonna go. Sunsaray will talk to figure out what happened with my first live, because somehow it was replaying me. Everything I was saying, it was replaying it over and over, and so I don't know. But thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for this trip. We're gonna take more trips. Thank y'all for finally making me come back and do this, and I enjoyed it. So, without being overly dramatic, I will see y'all tomorrow. At what time? 11:30 my time, which is Central Time. That would be 12:30 Tanya's time, 9:30 y'all's time on the East Coast. We will see y'all tomorrow. Until then, love y'all and good night. Good night. Now I gotta figure out how to stop this, because I don't remember how. All right. Love y'all.